big smile, and then big shock face, and then a laugh, like, ha. Okay, cool. Those are our thumbnails. Thank you very much for joining, Sophie.
Thank you for having me.
For anybody that doesn't know you, Sophie Garrad, you are Garrad?
Garrad, yeah.
You are social media sensation.
I am.
Comedian. Funny women's one to watch, 70 million views. I've got all the stats.
I can't believe you're having to read this and you don't know this off by heart.
I don't know this off by heart.
Wow.
And you're bringing your first show, Poor Little Rich Girl, to Edinburgh Fringe.
I am.
You
next
excited?
week.
That's coming around very quickly.
I am really excited. I'm just ready for it to happen now. I feel like it's been a long year, like preparing for it, and I'm just ready to rip the Band-Aid off and be there now.
Yeah, I'm excited to go up. It's going to be for anybody that doesn't know, Edinburgh Fringe Festival, big comedy festival. You're performing every day.
Every day. So are you, aren't you?
I'm performing every day. I get one day off.
Same. The 11th, I'm off.
And how big of a room are we talking?
I think it's 66-seater.
Nice.
So not too bad.
Nice.
What size is yours?
Mine's 60, but that's an arbitrary number. Like, there's never going to be 60 people.
No, there will.
I'm going really under the radar this year on purpose.
Low key.
But you've done Edinburgh before. You've gone a couple of years.
Yeah, a couple of years. I did like the competition the first year, and then last year I did like a split bill, which you did as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I did a split bill last year. Do you always have like one central topic you talk about? Because this year your show is kind of about your background. It's kind of related to your sketches, but it seems a little bit different. Like, do you find your stage persona and your character in like your reels and stuff are different people? I
feel like a lot of other comedians do like observational, they do like the big political shows, whereas mine is literally just about myself. Yeah. It's just about me. It's literally just gossip about my upbringing, my family. I think obviously I sound quite posh, but my family background is a little bit like crazy. So that's really what the show is this year. I don't know what I'm going to talk about after this year because I've really rinsed my family.
Do you do any of the characters? Like, your most viral TikToks are like North London mummies, like Clapham girlies was a big one. I know a lot of people think I'm live in Clapham. I don't, guys. Yeah. How did you come up with those by just like looking at other people around you?
Do you know what? Yeah, I think obviously I know like the private school mum ones, which is my most popular ones. Like, I know a lot of mums like that. I've got people in my family that are like that, that have inspired it. And then with like when I went to uni, I had a lot of posh friends and they inspired a lot of like the London girly stuff. So yeah, and obviously I am a bit posh. But
well, that's what I was going to ask, because online there's a lot of comments, and the first time I've ever seen the word posh baiting.
No,
and I think there are
that.
like posh people that are like, she's not posh, but she's using us for views.
Yeah, I think some people think I'm really posh, some people think I'm not posh at all. I don't even know at this point. Like, I think I am pretty posh.
I've never been accused of posh baiting.
Yeah, because you are posh.
I just get it like straight down the barrel.
Yeah.
Like I was so jealous when I saw like posh baiting on one of your comments, because I was just like, that implies that you're playing, like they're just like, oh, you're just acting for us. And I was like, I would love to get posh baiting on one of my clips.
Well, I think like, but the thing is with my family is that no one in my family, apart from like, as in my mum, dad, brothers, no one sounds posh. And my half siblings, they do not sound posh at all. So it's only me that sounds like this. So I think sometimes my accent, sometimes it goes in and out of posh to then a bit Essexy.
And you're from Essex?
No.
You just picked up the voice.
Yeah, my dad's from East London, so my brothers sound like my dad. They're quite like East Endery.
Okay.
And then my mum's just from like London, has like a non-accent.
Okay. And has like your family seen your clips?
Yeah, well, my mum hates it, but my mum loves the Instagram clips.
Sure.
Hates my stand-up. My dad loves my stand-up.
Hates the clips.
Doesn't really care for the clips, I don't think.
Did you find it difficult, like the first time family or friends or like people that know you well come and see the stand-up and you have to explain that it's not real?
Well, what do you mean it's not real? The stories?
No, not that the stories aren't real, but like when I first had friends or family come to gigs, especially early, I think we started around the same time.
Yeah, probably.
Like 3-ish years ago.
Yeah.
And especially when you're new and you're just, me anyway, was just like trying to find any joke and then retroactively fit myself in it. Like if I could come up with one pun, I would find a way to put myself in it.
Yes.
And it would be, doing this. And then people I know would come to the show and they'd be like, but you don't.
Yeah.
That didn't happen to
100%. My first year, I swear, every single joke I told was just like, I just written a joke. It was never about me. Yeah. Whereas now I feel like it is all about me. But having your friends and family come see you is, even now I hate it. Like the first gig that my boyfriend at the time, well, not the same boyfriend, but it was the first gig he'd ever saw me do. And we were quite new to going out. And I invited all my friends as well, was the Gong Show at the Comedy Store.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. So anybody who doesn't know what a Gong Show is, you get, at the Comedy Store, you get a minute.
No, you have to last 5 minutes.
You have to last 5 minutes, but you basically go on stage, you start telling jokes. 3 members of the crowd have a card.
Yeah.
If they don't like you, they can raise their card. If all 3 cards go up, you get gonged off.
Yeah.
But at the Comedy Store, there's no grace period.
No, and it's brutal.
Yeah, because at some gigs, you get like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Then a light flashes. Then you can get carded off. It's Kill Tony.
It's hell.
Kill Tony has got huge off a concept that we've all been dying in for like years. But the Comedy Store live stream theirs on Facebook rather than YouTube.
I know. Really, and do you know what? I found out that people from work had watched it on YouTube. Oh no, on Facebook, sorry. You know, the live stream. I was like, why? It was honestly one of the worst experiences of my life. And I'm so delusional that it's so hard to try and beat this 5 minutes. And people will boo you. Some people get on stage and you don't even like say a word and you're off.
Yeah.
And I was so delusional that I was like, it's my 14th gig. I was like, I'm going to be amazing at this. And so they all sat like front row. The MC immediately started talking to them. So then they all knew that I had like all these people there. And I went on and I lasted 3 minutes, which when I tell people in comedy, they're like, that's really impressive. But what I will say about those 3 minutes is that 2 of them, you couldn't hear a word I was saying because I was being booed so loudly. And I used to have this joke, right? And I don't do this now, but I used to have this joke about short men. So bad. And I would get on my knees. And I remember getting on my knees to this joke and the boos were crazy. And I remember my brother saying, he was like, it looked like you were having a heart attack.
Oh, and they were still booing.
They were still booing because
They're
basically
brutal.
a woman had a card and she was like, I like her, I don't want to card her off. And and you're like, please just put me out my misery.
Oh,
like,
it's the worst thing you think can happen is that you get kicked off.
Yeah, that's
the worst
the best
thing to actually happen is to be dying and they don't put you out of your misery.
Yeah.
You know when people like clip birds? I mean, we're talking about posh baiting, but you know when they're like, "No, I'm vegetarian. I don't shoot. I don't ski. It's a big surprise. I'm actually like normal person
You don't
dating a lot of the
ski?
time. I can't ski.
Have you ever skied?
I've skied a few times, but I can't.
Okay,
That's a different question.
That's different.
First of all, fuck you. Second of all, I can't ride a horse. I hate the country. Like I hate, and also I consider anything out of London to be the countryside. But like I hate when like I've seen it more. Like I remember in Peep Show where it's like David Mitchell goes shooting with Sophie's dad, and he like clips a bird, and then you gotta ring it, you gotta kill it.
Yeah, I'm really not
Clearly,
posh, so I don't know about
I really
this.
know. But no, I can't shoot. Can you ski?
I can ski. Yeah.
But the thing is, you're not. I think it's as a society we don't mind people that are like not posh by birth, but of now. Now we're talking third space.
Yeah.
Waitrose.
Yeah.
Rosé.
New money kind of vibes.
New money that then wants to go to the country. Like I saw like, who was it? Was it like Dua Lipa or someone went on like a weekend shoot? And I'm thinking, why does this interest you? You're Balkan.
I just love that people who listen to this podcast being like, it's just 2 posh people talking about
great.
we're not
It's
posh.
great.
We're not posh.
I I'm looking at the lineup for the next couple of weeks, and it's just like
everyone posh.
It's just really, but that just happens to be the people that are willing to come around this area.
We're just desperate to have our voices heard.
I've actually got a question here, which is: have you ever had like a real, like, have you ever had a real posh person like DM you, or like a celebrity?
Yeah, I've had like most people that DM me are posh.
How can you tell?
Because of the way they say things to me. If I post something about TK Maxx, or if I say something that's not that posh, they'll DM me being like, what are you doing? Why are you talking about this? But I have had,
they really see you as like one of their own.
Yeah, I'm their leader. And then they come to the show and they're like, whoa, she's a fraud.
Yeah.
Have I had like celebrities? I had.
A Made in Chelsea or like a Love Island.
Some of them follow me, yeah. And I love that because I love reality TV. Like Gemma Collins, it's a big thing, followed me last year, then unfollowed me. And that was a horrible day. And then I posted about it and then she followed me again.
Gemma, I was going to say, Gemma, if you're listening to this, which I think is unlike.
I think Jem will be listening
Gemma,
to this.
come on the sofa and come and have a chat. Gemma Collins, who would be the dream? Like if you could get who doesn't follow you, but if you get like, I like it when comedians like, who was it? I mean, I remember when like Bill Burr and Channing Tatum were like reposting Red Richardson stuff.
I thought you were going to say that they followed you. I was like, that's crazy.
No, I've got some really random followers. If someone follows me and I think they're cool, like, I DM them.
Do you? Do you?
Yeah,
like
all the time.
I never do because I don't know what to say.
I do it all the time.
Do you? What would you DM them saying?
I'll be like, hey, like,
hey, like,
you may have followed me by mistake, but like, I'm a really big fan of your stuff. Like, let's collab.
Love your stuff.
Yeah,
love your work.
Like, someone did it the other day, like not Stard guy, but like, because I did a thing where I was doing like pretending to be a VC in the back of the cab.
Yeah.
And that did well. And then a guy called like Tech CEO who like plays he got one character on Instagram.
Yeah.
Where he plays a Tech CEO, like 500,000 views. Great. He followed me. And so I was just like, hey man, whenever you swing through London. Also, what's so embarrassing is I do it to comedians. So like, and sometimes they'll reply like, like Gianmarco Ceresi just came to London. And I was like, hey man, but the thing I've realized that I do it when I'm drunk, and I apologize because I have in the past then met and become friends with these people. And then been like, I'm sorry for being like a fangirl on Instagram.
It's like when men message their favorite footballer being like, good game.
So I also do that. No, what I do is, this is embarrassing, but like, I'm an Arsenal fan, and a couple of years ago,
that is embarrassing.
That's the worst part. We had a player called Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain.
I know him, going out with one of them, Perry from Little Mix.
Yeah, when worlds collide. And he wasn't even a very good player, but I had a soft spot for him because he was really funny on the Arsenal YouTube channel.
Okay, love that.
And we called him the Ox. So when there were rumours that he was going to Liverpool, I DM'd him and I said, please don't go.
Please. I wonder how many people DM'd him that as well. He's worried like, fuck's sake.
Please don't go. And then 2 days later, the announcement came through and I sent him the announcement and I went, you're dead to me. And I did it to Emi Martinez, who was the Arsenal Argentinian goalkeeper. And sometimes, again, if I'm a bit sleep deprived, I play in like an 8-a-side football group with a bunch of posh people up in Westway. And
you're not beating those allegations.
I'm not beating the allegations. And one time we were like down a player, and so I was messaging all my friends and no one could come.
I'm scared.
So I DM'd Bukayo Saka, and I just thought, buddy, if you're ever in West,
fancy a game.
Well, because sometimes it happens. Like famous football players have turned up.
Well,
usually when they go back home to like Brazil and they kick ball with like the kids.
Did you see all the comedians that play basketball and fucking Adam Sandler turned up?
Yeah.
Were you there?
I play in the basketball group. I was away for 1 week.
That's why they messaged her like, we need to replace him. We need someone who's good. Adam Sandler.
Now this all ties in because I then saw him 2 days later at a play in a fantastic play.
He was performing in it.
No, he was watching.
Okay.
I think it was called. No, not. So what was it called? Oh, this is really going to annoy me. But it was a one-man play at the Ambassador Theatre in London, and it was a guy from that Apple TV news show.
The news show. Oh, I love that show.
The one with Jennifer Aniston and all that lot. Henry Coldrup, I want to say, but I might be making that up. American actor.
Yeah.
One-man play. Brilliant.
Wow.
Clearly friends with Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler's in the front row. I can tell Adam Sandler's in the front row.
What a friend.
Because he's wearing a Hawaiian t-shirt.
Probably wasn't him, it was the shirt.
Anyway, 2 days ago, he'd played... So we have a comedian's basketball that plays every Sunday in Vauxhall. Adam Sandler, wherever he goes, he just rocks up to a local court and he plays basketball.
That's so cool.
He's done it in New York with Timothée Chalamet. Like, there's loads of like famous photos of him doing it. He was filming in London, I think Happy Gilmore 2, which is about to come out.
Love that.
Exclusive. And he rocked up to the courts and they were like, yeah, we're all comedians, do you want to play? And he played. Now that was the 1 week I couldn't play. But I saw the picture on the group chat. So when I saw him at the theatre on Tuesday, I went up to him and I went, Adam.
Of course. You know my friend?
Is that no? I said it's me from basketball.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. And you just played it off.
Man, the fucking. No. Oh, you guys are okay. Like, because he was not going to remember everybody.
Yeah, you gaslighting Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. And like, there's not that many tall people at the basketball. So I think he can't distinguish between me and Phil Kostelecki. It was a very tall comedian.
He probably rang his doctor after that and was like, I actually think I have dementia.
Well, I then said, we're back this Sunday. Why don't you come along same time? Because I was like, I want to be the guy that brought Sandler back.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the guy that missed the Sandman. I want to be the guy that got the Sandman back on the court.
And did he come?
No, he didn't turn up. He went home. Because I had this whole thing where I go, Adam, it's me, Alfie. And then he goes, oh, I'm here with my wife and kids. Do you want to come and get dinner?
Were they nice? No, he didn't. Oh.
This was happening in my head. What he actually said was, okay, man. But in my head, I was like, he'll pretend to remember me because he's a nice person.
Yeah.
I'll go out for dinner with his wife and his kids and we'll build a rapport. And he'll go, God, this guy just is...
He just gets it.
He's on it. And he'll go, are you going up to Edinburgh Fringe? And I'll go, I am, going with a whip as well. And then he'll go, someone's dropped out for filming on Happy Gilmore 2 tomorrow.
You've got to be in it.
Do you play golf?
Yeah.
And I'll go, look at me.
I think what we're seeing here is a mental health issue.
Yeah. I'm hearing a medication recommendation coming
There's
through.
going to be one episode of the podcast only, and then you're going to be in the Priory.
Podcast? These are just voices in my head. Right, let me get back to the fucking questions I've got. Otherwise, I'm going to go. So who would it be? Like, for me, Sandler would be really, really genuinely up there as like someone like for me, if John Mulaney followed me, I'd become an incredibly difficult person.
I think
I wouldn't be sitting on this sofa, that's for sure.
You wouldn't be here.
I'm very grateful for your time. I will leave.
You'd be blocked.
When Baby J is talking to me, all of this shit will be a distant memory. Who would yours be? Number one?
I think my number one following me would be Victoria Beckham.
Great.
You know, huge icon in the comedy world.
Very funny.
She's so funny.
Famously funny.
She's so funny.
Have you met VB?
No, I've never met any of the Spice Girls. I saw them 5 times in concert.
That's a crazy way to frame the question. Like, have you met Victoria Beckham? No, none of the Spice Girls. Because you got to meet one to meet all.
Well, I think if you meet one, you're so close to all of them.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you think they all like know where each other are? It's kind of like spider senses.
Oh my God.
VB would be great.
Yeah.
How can we get you in front of VB?
I don't know. And I just like to think that maybe she's seen my videos.
She could very easily. And now VB strikes me as the kind of gal that watches, laughs.
Doesn't like because she can't be seen liking things.
Because you can't be seen liking things.
She can't be seen liking Private School Mum.
That's true.
But she likes it, I just know.
She giggles.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
she sends that round.
We can get you in front of VB. I got told off by VB in a restaurant
You've met her as well? Yeah. You've met everyone. This is again, you're not beating these allegations. What was the restaurant?
No, but Benihana. But
it's actually.
Yeah, and it was no one's birthday.
Victoria Beckham was in a Benihana.
Yeah.
You can't say stuff like that on the podcast. That will get her cancelled.
No, but this was years ago, and this is allegedly. Remember that this is all allegedly.
She does not eat in public, so I'm not believing this.
Oh, she didn't eat anything.
Did she not? Okay,
no, I don't know.
That.
I wasn't sitting with her, but she has kids that are my age, and I made one of her kids cry by accident, and then she told me off. Yeah.
What did you do?
I think it was one of her kids has long hair or had long hair. I mean, I was
boy or girl?
I was 6 years old. Or boys.
You were 6. Okay, fine.
But I called whatever Romeo a girl. Because he had long hair.
Okay, fine.
He had the Beck's hair.
And he was upset by that.
And he was upset. And
did you call him a girl and I just misgendered him?
I misgendered him
in a mean way.
And I targeted that misgender.
Right.
No, I didn't know what gender was. I was like, I was 6.
You're 6, yeah.
I was 6. I was 6 to 8 years old, and a boy walked in with long hair.
Yeah.
And I went, oh, it's a girl. And then he started crying. I can't remember the details, to be honest. And, there was food flying all over the place. Benihana's, onions mounted in fire.
They love the mounted onions in there.
And maybe that's why he was crying. It was an onion-related injury. And then Victoria pulled me aside and was like, he's not a girl.
I'm really starting to think that this is all just made up in your head. Because that story is insane.
Did that happen? Yeah. The year was 1985.
Have your parents confirmed that story happened?
Well, I only know that because my parents relayed it to me. I don't have a vivid memory of a woman pulling me aside, telling me off, and me going...
Being told off by Victoria Beckham. Sorry, but imagine being told off by Victoria Beckham. That is iconic.
I was... I know, it's the kind of thing where I'm like, I wish it would happen now.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
It'd be really good for views.
It would be, but if Victoria Beckham told me off, wow, I don't think I'd leave my house again.
Well, look, Victoria doesn't follow me on Instagram.
But she probably does listen to the pod.
But she will definitely listen to
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod. Actually, all the Spice Girls. Gals of the pod. I'd like to get a reunion on the sofa. We got another sofa here. And you can come co-host that. But I'm gonna need more mics.
Yeah.
I got
just pass it round. Pass the mic around. Can't afford to buy any more.
I thought you were going to say, because there's a quote in here, and again, I don't know if this is real.
Probably not if it's me.
Someone has been talking trash on your name and said you once dreamed of having your own mugshot like Paris Hilton.
Yeah, that's part of my show, actually.
That's
on ChatGPT?
That's on ChatGPT.
That's so funny because I recently went on ChatGPT to say, who's Sophie Garrad? And it came out of like 3 different comedians. And I was like, okay, I'm not that famous.
But because I know people are going to get annoyed that I use ChatGPT for research. But to make you feel better, I'm using ChatGPT Pro, and I'm an exceptional prompt engineer.
Fine, as long as it's Pro.
Everyone's like, you're copying. You could not imagine what I can do with ChatGPT. I have to let it go run for 20 minutes whilst it does deep research.
Really?
Hell yeah.
I love ChatGPT. Like, I'm very for it. Sorry.
I think it's great. The one thing I haven't got it to do is write jokes.
Do you know what's quite good is if you put like, I'm looking for a joke around this, and it won't give you the joke, but it will maybe like spark an idea. That's what I find. But I would never put my jokes in there because I don't want it to steal it and give it to someone else. Because I'm sure people are desperate for my jokes.
That's not how it works. I'm really sorry to if you put like details about yourself in ChatGPT, it's not going to come up on other people's ChatGPT.
I think it might give it to them because you're educating it.
Yeah. Okay. This podcast is going to take a real turn. I know people are worried about that, and it does learn and improve, but you are okay. Now I don't understand it well enough to really know where this is going either.
I can tell.
But I'm aware that that's not a thing. Like if I put in, hey, Alfie Dundas's PIN number is 6969 because he's the GOAT, and then you type into ChatGPT, what is Alfie Dundas's PIN number? It won't come up.
We should test it.
We actually should test it.
What is your PIN number though, just in case I ever need to know?
Just 1, 2, 3, 4. just to stay really safe with the thing. But I thought. So why Paris Hilton? And also, what's the story with Paris Hilton's mugshot? I'm really out of that culture.
Oh my God. Like Paris, basically back in the day, all of like my fave celebs used to get arrested, mainly for shoplifting, which is actually really cool. And it was like Paris Hilton, Lindsay Lohan, Amanda Bynes.
Why was Paris Hilton shoplifting?
No, maybe Paris Hilton was sorry. Hers was drink driving. Basically, they're kleptomaniacs. It's just like they get off on it. Do you know what I mean?
It's the only way to get a thrill.
Yeah, and so all of them back in the day would have like mug shots because they'd get arrested for things.
Like,
and I just thought that was so cool.
I've seen Bieber's mugshot.
Yeah,
that's cool.
There's all of them. You should see Paris's. It's great. She looks amazing. Lindsay Lohan's is amazing. Nicole Richie.
Are those your idols?
Back in the day,
Paris dropped a comment on the gram.
And that could happen.
That could.
Because she likes to comment on people's videos.
So easily. You are one post away.
Of just Paris commenting something.
Oh my God,
I'd have to do, basically she only comments if you do something about her.
But you could so easily do that.
Yeah, I love Paris Hilton so much. And do you know that she got like kidnapped out of her bed when she was like 16?
I did not know that.
Her parents organised for her to be kidnapped out of her bed and then sent to this like crazy camp where they like abuse you basically because you're a naughty teenager.
It's Wild Child.
It literally
is.
The
movie Wild Child.
But instead of a private school, it's just like
it's a camp. That's not where you want to go. I don't know really anything about Paris Hilton. I know that Kim K was her assistant.
Yeah.
Which is so funny to me.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I don't really know. I mean, I know Hilton Hotel, obviously.
Yeah.
And if they would like to sponsor the pod, that would be one of the best ones. So I know you can't tell us the Paris Hilton joke. I know you can't leak anything. If you want to see Sophie's show, you've got to go to the show.
Yeah, please come to the show.
Is there anything in that show that is there like a joke or a story that you are most excited or most nervous to tell? Is there anything that you tell on stage that you're still like, I really like, are there parts of your show where you go, this bit's coming up and I'm really excited to do it?
There's definitely bits where I'm like really excited because I'm like, I know they always get such a good laugh and it's always a fun bit. There's other bits as well. But like sometimes people can be a bit like, she's taken it a bit too far. I have been known to do that. And then there's a bit in my show, which is where like I make some really big political statement, but in like the most vapid airhead way. And I love that bit of the show.
Paris Hilton for Prime Minister.
Exactly. It's very that vibe.
That's interesting. Yeah. That's cool. Do you enjoy, like, I feel like there's a lot of conversation about whether comedians enjoy kind of not pushing things to the line, but all of those right-wing American comedians are sort of like, oh, it's my job to say the thing that you're not allowed to say. But is there like an anticipation where you're like, I know this is going to end well. Like, I know I'm going to bring it back. Oh, no. It's just, hey, let's jump into this water.
I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy pushing the line. I'm not one of those people that thinks I have to just say these things. I just think sometimes some of the jokes people really get on board, especially because I start off the show about all these like really posh jokes. And if people get on board, they're like, haha, hilarious. Sometimes some people can be like, you've taken that joke too far, like stop making fun of the North, that kind of thing.
Like, the North.
We get it.
Like Highbury, Islington,
like, yeah, exactly.
Camden.
Like Milton Keynes,
nice.
like, you know, you get it.
I like the idea of 15 Northern jokes just to set up the
just relentless.
thing.
It's like, will she fucking stop now? We get it.
I get that with the Princess Diana jokes. They go, that's the fourth punchline.
Princess Diana's it's a risky one. Like you, even now,
risky. What I'm confused with the Diana stuff is I was at the Comedy Store the other day, heard of it, and I did my Diana jokes and they bombed because I'm usually gigging to young crowds.
Yeah,
like, Top Secret Comedy Club. Everybody's under 30. Yeah. They're all drinking. Lady Diana, they go,
love it.
We know that that's a reference.
Yeah,
it's 20 years ago.
Yeah,
fine. You go to the Comedy Store or you go to, say, Milton Keynes.
Yeah, you're out of London, you cannot make those jokes. You can't say anything about the royals.
Like middle-class, white, middle-aged people.
Yeah.
And I call Princess Diana a passenger princess. And they get so it's and I'm like, the first 10 minutes was about Trump.
Yeah.
And Epstein.
Yeah.
And the Pope. And now you draw the line at the princess.
She's our princess.
She's not my princess. Come here, lad.
I think, to be fair, if my mum was in a club, and my mum doesn't really like comedy, but if she heard that, she'd be so upset. She'd be like, not our Diana.
My mum's going to see the show in Edinburgh for the first time. She's going to hate it.
She's going to hate it.
Because my mum
love it.
is that era. Yeah. She has the Diana haircut.
So does my mum.
Yeah. I'm starting to think I look like your mum.
You do?
We're gonna
I thought this was my mum.
The Sophie family pod. Well, I'm excited for your show.
Thank you. I'm excited for your show.
It'll be good fun. I'll put all the details in the description and stuff, but make sure you go. Now I want to move on to a section that is going to be, this is our first pod, but this is going to be a regular section of the pod. And it's not just because you're on, I'm going to do this with everyone. And this section is called Rich People Problems. And basically I'm going to find one topical story of the week that's in the news. What I've noticed is that almost every news story involves someone that has a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like anything to do with Trump, anything to do with anything. Now this week is a trifecta because the most interesting thing this week is the CEO of that company,
Astronomer, whatever it is. Yeah,
Astronomer.
Yeah.
He's called Andy Byron and he was caught on the Kiss cam at a Coldplay concert. Now, the reason this is so good for me in Rich People Problems is he's rich, she's rich, Coldplay is rich. It's a whole bunch of rich people
that's true.
outing each other
and
then losing quite a significant amount of money. Like, he's now been replaced.
Has he?
He's been replaced.
That was quick.
So Andy Byron's been replaced and there's a new CEO brought in called Pete DeJoy.
Pete DeJoy.
Which is great. And Pete DeJoy has posted on LinkedIn.
Already?
Yeah. Saying, Astronomer is now a household name. This is 100% real. He said, Astronomer's now a household name. He talks about how we don't condone what's happened and he's going to take the company in a new direction. He says, the company has, but he says, and this is the most LinkedIn thing ever.
Yeah.
He basically said, humble and grateful to be anointed CEO. He says, this is a quote, the company has never shied away from challenges. And he mentioned COVID and financial issues, and yet we're still here, which is great because he's basically acting like they did something massively wrong.
No, I'm saying we're still here after that affair. Wow.
He goes,
we really made it through. We made it through COVID, and now we've made it through the Coldplay affair.
Made it through COVID, bankruptcy, and this scandal, as if they've lost customers over it.
Like they probably gained customers. So many people know who they are now.
What's crazy is they are the most boring company.
I didn't even know what they are. In my head, when I first heard it was called Astronomer, I thought it was about like astrology. And I was like, oh, that's quite cool.
Oh, it's star signs.
Literally, I was like, oh, wonder what star signs they are.
I'm just like, they do data and AI and all of these boring things.
Yeah.
It's the best possible thing that could have happened to them.
Literally, it's amazing.
Where am I going for my data AI compliance?
Yeah.
Astronomer.
It's a great PR spin. Like, I love it.
I love the idea that they have to come out and they go, what happened at that concert doesn't align with the values and mission.
Because we would never go to a Coldplay concert.
Because we'd never listen to Coldplay. We would just, you may have seen us at Billie Eilish, grabbing ass.
That's
but
fine.
Not at Coldplay. And the fact that like, if they hadn't recoiled off each other.
I know, but do you know what? I was thinking, I was like, I bet they're just like, why did we move? But you can't help it.
If they'd smiled and like stayed whatever.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the woman that recorded it and put it on TikTok.
Why do you feel bad for her?
Well, I don't feel bad for her, but that's got 140 million views.
That's great.
But she can't monetize it.
Oh.
Sophie,
that's so true. That's so true.
Switch on.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? She didn't make it a minute and 1 second long.
Oh,
so
my
TikTok
God.
gave her no cashola.
That is so annoying. Imagine how much money she'd have made from that.
I know, because I feel really bad because people are using it and not giving her credit, and I will do that for the thumbnail, but tough. She screwed up there. So
you idiot.
CEO Andy Byron, he's been replaced by Pete. Pete says, I would never have done that.
Of course he says that.
Which is interesting, because Pete's got no game. And then the head of HR, the chief people officer, was Kristen Cabot.
Yeah, that's the woman, right?
That's the woman. Now, she hasn't been fired because she's head of HR.
Oh, yeah.
And she's not about to self-destruct.
Very iconic.
So she's been put on leave, apparently. She's kind of taken a leave of absence.
Interesting.
And what's really interesting to me is before this happened, Byron, the CEO, was like doing public, because it's a big company, it's $1 billion company, and he was being interviewed or doing some press, and he was asked about his chief people officer. Like, he was asked about the leadership team, and he had to do a line on all the team, by which I mean he had to say something. He didn't have to do cocaine off it, but that may have been before the gig, although I think at Coldplay that's unlikely. And he described Kristen Cabot, that woman, as a proven leader with, I quote, deep expertise in talent management.
Oh my God, I can't.
And the more I look at it, the more I'm like, he's 100% right. She goes above and beyond to make sure everyone at that company feels seen.
The whole thing is just crazy. Also, didn't he promote her the week before?
Oh, I don't know. We're going to need to get...
Yeah, I think
I
he
wish this was like
her.
Joe Rogan and I had someone on.
Yeah, to be like,
Jenny,
guys,
can you pull that up on the big screen?
Can you check that? Yeah.
I thought she was head of HR, and now I'm finding out she's chief people officer.
Yeah, which is even more senior, right?
Which is more senior. She's in the C-suite.
I mean, do you know what I thought
Coldplay.
was the most crazy about the whole thing is that they had another employee there with them, because I think obviously people have affairs at work, but the fact that other people knew about it.
Wait, what?
You know, there was the other woman in the video who was like
on the
smiling.
side. Yeah.
She works with them. She worked on her team.
That's really funny.
That blew my mind.
She's an enabler.
Right? Because also, I'm like, how would you even know? Like, it must be like, people must have just known.
In the company. Well, what's interesting is they said there was an internal investigation against them already.
Already?
Which, like, there was like an internal, like, room, which implies rumors of a relationship. We're going to need to get a disclosure form. His wife has removed his surname from her Facebook account.
Yeah, I did see that. I love that. But I also thought maybe it's because she didn't want people to find her.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But I hope it's we're done. Potentially. I don't know what he's going to do now. He's obviously lost a salary and a wife. He'll fall on his feet. They always do.
But Kristen Cabot hired a CPO. Her goal for this year is we got to get our CEO as a thought leader in this space. We need more airtime on Andy. And that nothing screams more airtime than 140 million views in 24 hours. Like, she got there the wrong way, but she did her job. She got the right answer, but the working out got her no marks.
It's just kind of crazy how TikTok works these days. You cannot get away with anything.
That's true.
All you men out there cheating, your time is up. Okay?
Yeah. Also, to our previous thing, don't stop liking pictures. People can see what you like.
Who? These men?
Too many of my boys are like publicly liking
this?
Sydney Sweeney's like birthday post.
Okay, but do you think that's inappropriate?
Watch the reel. Watch the reel. Save the reel. Share the reel.
I bet they all bought her soap as well.
Stop liking the reel. I don't want to see your name.
Do you think they shouldn't be liking them? That's interesting to me.
No. I don't think it's like, I think if you're in a relationship,
Yeah.
and you like Sydney Sweeney's reels, you got to think about your priorities a little bit. She's not going to notice.
That says you, who's messaging every celebrity under the sun.
But that's different. When I DM Sydney Sweeney, she might see it. She's not going to notice when you like. I just think, what do you get? I don't like anything.
Full stop.
Because why would I want other people to bar feminist literature and your reels?
Do you actually not like things?
I like things like other comedians that I like. I like their stuff because I know I'm helping and like my friends. But like I would never like even I would really very rarely even like an Arsenal post. Arsenal. Real Madrid,
Really?
We've won, Declan Rice free kick, slow motion, 8K.
You wouldn't like them.
That is just about getting a like out of me. But why? There's no ad. Now, by the way, please like these clips on Instagram. But there's no. Who are you doing it for?
Everything's performative, and I think like when I like a meme, I have to say now thinking about it, I'm like, oh, I hope people see that I've liked that meme,
and they see how great taste I've got.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then sometimes if something's a bit inappropriate, I'm like, oh, better not like that. But I do like it, and I'll save it.
Boys out there, you're liking Emrata, Dua Lipa, Sydney Sweeney. No, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Start liking her posts. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, rest in peace. Like the memorial post, you know what I mean? Like just perform.
You're an ally. You're an
perform
ally.
a little bit, even if you don't mean it. Like I think it's horrible that people are sleazy or whatever, but I think it's worse that they're stupid. Like
that's their biggest crime.
I don't mind you watching every single one of Sydney Sweeney reels on repeat, but like one of them and I lose all respect.
And that's really good of you, you know.
Yes. And that's the takeaway message from that section. Go to the Coldplay concert, cheat on your wife, sure. Don't get caught on the big camera.
Please, guys.
Like a fool. Don't. An arm in arm. Arm in arm.
If I was your girlfriend, I'd be going through your phone and I'd be going through saved videos. Let me tell you that.
Yeah. Oh, this is on Sydney Sweeney's account. Oh, no, it's just your saved videos.
Can I just say, I actually think it would be worse for me if I went on my boyfriend's phone or went on his Instagram and I saw, for me, if I saw he was DMing football players, I think I'd break up with him.
Okay, which scenario is worse, A or B? A, you open his phone, he's DM'd Bukayo Saka, please score, and I love you. Or B, he's DM'd Sydney Sweeney, and it says, when you're in London, hit me up.
I think I'd prefer it if he DM'd Sydney Sweeney.
Because he's an ambitious man.
Exactly, and I respect that.
I think that's ridiculous. I think if you're DMing celebs in a lustful way, you need to have a real hard look at yourself. What I would like to tag on to that is with someone with a significant following.
Me?
Have you been getting
as a joke
really bad DMs?
No, do you know
Weird
what?
DMs.
Do you know what I find is so crazy? I most of my DMs are really nice, and I mainly get like women. I think I've maybe had like 2 men hit on me the whole time.
Yeah, and I apologize for that. So
well, that's why I'm here today.
Me and Adam Sandler.
Oh, do you know what? Actually, I've had a couple. No, that's a lie. I've had a couple men. The men that have hit on me have had massive followings.
Glad you said followings.
Like millions of followers, don't know who they are, and they're really fucking weird.
And what do they say? Hey.
They say things like, you have such a nice light, like tell me about your journey and how you got into comedy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you're free.
God, men are sweet on Instagram.
Everyone it's so fake though. Also, they don't even follow me. I'm like, what is this?
I find it, I had that the other day where someone DM'd me and it was like a very forward DM. And then I was like, you don't even follow.
Yeah, have some fucking respect. Follow me.
Follow back. I was like, if you're going to be a sick creep, at least like my reels, you know what I mean?
It's so weird. So like, I don't really get hit on, but when I have, it has been by like these influencers, but they are freaky.
I don't get very many, but when I do, I get them like after, if it's a big show and there's like, and then
do you get the girls?
Thing. I get Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, especially
I don't
like
get that.
after Top Secret, I'll go because it's quite a big club. And I'm there quite a lot when I'm no, but on the odd occasion that I get to go there, like because you do 3 rooms, and they're all 200-300 seats. It's like that's 600 people, all my age, all drunk.
And as a gorgeous young man,
And
how
it's
could they not message you? How could they not?
But not only hot, funny and talented. And most importantly, humble.
The most humble person I know.
And with a fucking huge podcast. And but I'll get DMs, and I think women on the whole are probably nicer than men. Like I get DMs from gay men that are very, very explicit, but I'll get messages from women that are just like, "Hey, I thought you were really funny and cute. Ha ha ha."
That's
and
their
it's very sweet.
That's their way.
And
in.
I will either not reply to it, or I'll be like, buy a ticket.
Yeah. Come to my next show.
Like come to a show. It'd be really nice. But no, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen very often. On the whole, people have been very nice. What I would say, and I'm sure you get the same thing, is in person people are lovely, and then online they're horrible.
Yeah, someone wrote my video the other day, and this really made me laugh. They said, "Has she announced that she's expecting yet?"
Brilliant.
And I love that because I was like, "Wow, it's has she?" It's like I really fucking made it.
But also not is she pregnant?
No, it's like has she announced?
Has she announced? That's so good.
I was just bloated, but thank you.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fame, because it's like when Daily Mail do an article, I'm like, oh, she's got a little bump. That's me.
I used to hate it. I used to get very triggered because I just get comments like, especially when I first started posting clips, and it would just, I get a comment, I go, oh, boring. And you just go, okay, and now I pin it.
Yeah, exactly. You just got to like own it.
And I hope that people have an argument over whether it is or not boring. It's all boost the engagement.
Exactly. Yeah. Like it's always a good thing. When I first started, this was like years ago on TikTok, I remember like the girlies would comment, they'd be like, oh my God, she looks like Cameron Diaz. And then underneath it would be like 10 men being like, yeah, if she got in a fire. Yeah, if she got hit by a car. One was like, yeah, I think you misspelled Joey Diaz. And I'm like, I don't even know who that is, but thank you.
Cameron Diaz, if she got hit by a car, is so funny.
One of my favorite ones as well is someone wrote, and this is what I love the trolling, because it's like, they're so creative with it. And if it's funny, like, I respect you so much. Enough, yeah. They wrote, she looks like she's started having plastic surgery and given up halfway through. And I was like, I kind of see that, but thank you.
It's the creativity.
This is it. And I'm like, if you're going to be funny, I'm funnier than me, then you can stay.
I respect it if it's good. I've been getting a lot recently that tell me I look like Geordie Greep.
Who's that? Footballer?
No, exactly. Who is that?
Yeah.
It's not good when you don't know the doppelganger, and then it gets loads of likes. And then you're like, no. It's not Brad Pitt, is it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, who is it though?
Geordie Greep is a singer who is part of a band.
That's so random.
Geordie Greep.
I get Daniela Westbrook quite a lot, and I'm like, is it before her nose like collapsed in? I mean, you do not look like him at all.
I mean, what am I doing? I mean, if you're listening to this, look up Geordie Greep on your phone. I mean, that is horrific.
No, you do not look like him.
I don't even know who he is.
He looks like the Milky Bar kid.
Yeah, see, that doesn't help, because that's the other one I get. I get Fantastic Mr. Fox. Last 2 weeks have been nice because
I see that.
I could milk that. Shut up! I could milk the Yannick Sinner for a bit.
Is that the tennis player?
Yeah.
I can see that.
That was good for about 4 days. What's annoying about Yannick Sinner is everyone keeps now going, because he's so famous and he's so successful. People are now going, oh, he's actually kind of cute in a weird way. And I'm going, what do you mean in a weird way?
Weird way?
What about in a really mainstream, obvious way?
Yeah, like he's gorgeous kind of way.
People are going, I never really saw it before, but now, I'm reading those comments like, fuck, and I'm the ugly version of him, unsuccessful, ugly version of a guy that you're just considering to be mildly attractive, unconventionally. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. Good for the self-esteem.
So that's the Coldplay section. Rich people problems done.
Yeah,
We've
amazing.
solved that. I'm going to finish off with, I got 2 mini games for you.
Okay, I love a game.
And these are tailored towards you. And the first game we're going to play is Who Said That? Philosopher or Y2K Icon? And basically, I'm going to read a quote, and you have to say whether it's a philosopher or a Y2K icon.
Y2K, is that like a Gen Z?
No, Y2K is Paris Hilton.
Fine.
Era.
Got you. Okay, I'm going to get
girlies
this. I'll be so
versus
good at this.
philosophy, all eras of philosophy as well. First one, philosopher or Y2K icon. I wanted to hide, but I also wanted to be seen. Both things could be true.
Oh my God, that's actually so hard. I think that's a Y2K.
That is Britney Spears. Number 2.
One of my faves.
The roughest roads often lead to the top.
Oh, I feel like it makes me think philosopher, but roughest. I think it's Y2K.
It's Christina Aguilera.
Oh!
2 for 2. I got 7. Let's see if you can get all of them. Number 3, I put my talent into my work and my genius into my life.
Sounds like something Kanye West would say.
Just with more expletives.
Yeah. I'm going to my talent into my work and my genius into my
life.
What is a philosopher again? It's like, how old do they have to be?
No, the philosopher's not. What?
I don't know.
Sorry, do you think philosopher is an age thing?
I thought a philosopher was like someone that's like, I don't know, 100 years old.
Philosopher is like Descartes, Aristotle.
Fine, but they're quite old, aren't they?
They are. But kind of people that had famous quotes on like the meaning of life, deep thinkers, Kant, Bertrand Russell.
So you're saying that Britney Spears is not a deep thinker?
Well, what I'm alluding to with this game is that like Y2K philosophy and real philosophy are pretty overlapping.
Yeah, okay, fine. Oh, this is so hard, but I think it's Y2K, the word talent.
That was Oscar Wilde.
Right? Y2K, yeah?
No.
Was it Oscar Wilde?
Oscar Wilde, the philosopher and author.
I would have said that, okay.
Right, number 4. So you're 2 for 3. Number 4, in the end, the truth finds a way to surface.
It's like the Coldplay concert. I'm going to say philosopher.
No, that was Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, and I hate Jennifer Lopez.
2 for 4. Right, number 5. There is no limit to the power of human thought.
Philosopher.
That was Plato. Well done. That's
good. I would
good.
have said that.
Number 6, you're 3 for 5. If a lion could talk, we couldn't understand him.
Y2K, surely.
No, that was Ludwig Wittgenstein, the famous philosopher. And finally, this is the last one. You are 3 from 6. So this is to get over half the marks. Number 7, life is too short to blend in.
Surely Y2K.
That's your girl, Paris Hilton. 4 from 7. Well done.
My favourites as well, apart from J-Lo.
I love how we got halfway through that game and then you said, what's a philosopher?
I was going to say at the beginning and I was like, you're like, don't say it, this is being recorded. But when people study philosophy at university, I'm like, I don't know what that is. Well,
to be honest, I studied philosophy at university.
That makes so much sense.
It is an absolute con because I went to quite an elite boarding school. Now, take a moment to let that settle in. Take space for that. And at my fairly elite boarding school, right answers were right answers and wrong answers were wrong answers.
Yeah.
And if you said the wrong answer, you were wrong. And they told you what the right answer was.
Right.
And then I studied philosophy at a mid-tier UK university.
Yeah.
And I went, and I was still 18 from last year of uni to last year of school to first year of uni. And suddenly right answers were fine and wrong answers were also fine.
Right.
Anybody can say anything.
Yeah.
In a kind of mid-tier UK philosophy degree and be told, that's an interesting thought.
Really? Oh, I love that.
And it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
I had 3 years just to learn. Yeah.
Yeah, but look at you now. You've got this podcast.
If that's what you think. And now I'm sitting on a sofa.
So is philosophy like the meaning of life?
Yeah. So philosophy is like trying to understand the world around you, like why we exist. But it also goes into like, you can have like morals and ethics and all these kind of things.
Okay.
You can also go into like the philosophy of language, like what's behind language culturally.
Okay.
Modern philosophy is interesting, but modern philosophy is now done by
Britney Spears and Paris Hilton.
or like Jordan Peterson and like all of those awful men.
Really? Okay, that's interesting.
And hopefully this podcast breaks into the zeitgeist and becomes.
And I think it will
Go into the philosophy. Should I
think
upload?
you
I haven't
will become a
uploaded this. I
philosopher.
could set up in the philosophy category rather than the comedy category.
I think you should.
I think I'd compete better. I got one more game for you. This game is called Posh or Not. Now, you talk a lot about posh idiosyncrasies and like things which are or are not posh. There's no right answers on this.
Yeah.
This is just, I found a Reddit forum, people debate whether something's posh or not. And apparently all over the UK, like different things
love this.
are considered posh or not.
Yeah.
I just want your opinion on whether something's posh or not and why. So this is Posh or Not with Sophie Garrad. Number 1, going on a gap year.
Posh.
Posh. Always posh?
Not always posh. I've got friends that are not posh that went on a gap year.
But did they go on a gap year or did they just go traveling?
They went traveling.
So that's different. That's different. See, that's a very different
But why is that different? But you're right, it is different.
It's a completely different. If you did combined sciences, you've never been on a gap year. That's the rule. Number 2. I like to isolate 90% of my audience. Number 2, posh or not, knowing how to ride a horse.
That is posh.
Yeah, and I can't do it because I'm common. Number 3, wearing pajamas.
I think like when you say pajamas, I'm imagining long trousers and a shirt. That is posh.
Yeah. What about a hat with a little bobble at the end of it, like Scrooge?
No, that's Charlie and Chocolate Factory. That's the granddad from that.
Number 4, keeping your toaster in a cupboard.
I don't think that's very posh.
I don't know.
What do your family do?
My family, well, we sit in the kitchen and we ask the help if they can get the toast, but it just comes out cooked. I'm confused by that. Toaster. I've seen toasters. I've seen bread in cupboards. I've not seen a toaster in your cupboard, but apparently that's a posh thing.
Yeah, is it?
But I don't do it, so can't be.
That's so interesting.
Posh or not, going to Glastonbury.
Posh.
Yeah, I agree with you. Number 6, naming your dog after a wine region.
What's it like?
Rioja.
That is posh.
That's 100%
That's
posh.
so posh.
Calling your parents mummy and daddy.
Posh.
I think posh, and I think horrific. Stop doing it.
I hate it.
Mum, dad, fine.
Please, mummy and daddy, I can't.
Please stop doing it. Please stop doing it. Number 8, taking a bath.
Posh.
Posh. But you got to call it a bath.
Because my boyfriend's not posh, and I don't think he'd ever really taken a bath in his life.
I think I've taken 3 baths this week.
I was about to say, and you're like, I love a bath.
My issue with a bath is I'm 6'4", like just to add that to the camera, because you can't tell on the audio. I can either bathe my chest and shoulders or my legs, but not both at the same time.
Oh shit!
So I can either sink down
can't be enjoyable.
and my knees come out,
and
the knees get cold, or I can extend the knees and then the water just comes up to the belly button and I sit there looking like a weirdo.
And you still like to have a bath?
And I still like to have a bath, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really uncomfortable.
But I like, if you go out of town, let's say you go to a countryside hotel, or weirdly in Scotland, I've noticed, they have
the massive
bigger baths that I can fit in.
I think in Scotland the men are taller, and I completely made that up, but it feels right.
Yeah, well, we'll add that to the stats. We got 2 more. Having an Aga.
Posh.
That's super posh. I don't understand how those work really, but I know it's a posh thing. And number 10, watching rugby.
Posh.
Very posh. Okay, so they're all posh, basically.
Most of those are pretty posh.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we've missed from that list. I think rugby is a lot more posh than football. But as an Arsenal fan, the people that sit around me are pretty.
Are they posh?
They're pretty posh.
But have you got season tickets?
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of clapping going on.
Doesn't Keir Starmer have a season ticket? Is that true?
I would imagine as PM that can be arranged.
I think he had one before, and then when he became PM, he had to he couldn't go, or he had to go
can't go to the Arsenal anymore. Yeah. Can you imagine the abuse the PM would get at a football game?
Yeah. And does Jack Whitehall go to Arsenal? Is he an Arsenal supporter?
What's annoying is all the celebs are Arsenal fans. So Jack Whitehall, like the actor who was in We're the Millers with the eyebrows. What's he called?
Most of them have eyebrows.
The one with the weird eyebrows, the kid.
Oh, yeah, the kid. Yeah.
Who's now attractive and normal. But
he's an Arsenal supporter.
He's an Arsenal supporter. He's in the videos wearing the kit when they announce the kit.
No way. Really?
So because I really want to get in there with some comedians that support niche teams are working with the club.
Yeah.
I'm here with Deptford or whoever. Like with Arsenal, it's like they've already got Jack Whitehall.
They have. They don't need you.
And they don't need me.
Sorry,
and he wants to go to the games. So it's not even if they can't afford him, they'll drop down to me. It's really annoying. All of the YouTubers, everyone's I'm just presenting. But
the thing
is,
Arsenal. Jack Whitehall's not going to do it because he's busy. So maybe they would come to you.
That's true.
So
Arsenal,
if you're listening,
I'm so available. I'm so free all the time. When Jack's on tour, I'm not on tour. Get me to the games.
And he's got a great relationship with your players.
I'm going to have to delete a few DMs. Tell your players not to check their phone before Can you imagine if I did an interview with someone and Bakaya goes,
oh my God. Or they followed you afterwards and then they saw you DM'd.
That's really bad.
Or, okay, this is even worse. They might see one of your videos one time, but it's quite funny, and then click on it and then see that you've DM'd him. Oh. Honestly, I wouldn't leave the house if I were you.
I'm not going to book him for my birthday anymore. MCing an Arsenal player's birthday would be my dream gig. I'll do it for free. I'll pay you to do it. All the money we make from this pod, I will pay you to do it. Sophie, thank you very much. I've taken an hour of your time, so I'm going to wrap it up. This is the It's All Love podcast. So my final question to you is right now, who or what do you love most in the world?
I think two things. The PR answer would be my boyfriend John, love him. And then
glad that's the PR answer.
the sincere answer. What would the sincere answer be? There's so many things at the moment. I've got like this clip-in ponytail. I'm obsessed with her. I'm not wearing her today. My third space membership.
Oh,
that's
I'm
new.
so with you.
That's new. I never really have gone to the gym before. I still haven't gone to the gym in there, but I love it.
Are you on the way now?
I was going to go for a swim potentially, but now I've been here, I'm like, I don't know if I've got it in me.
Yeah, this is exhausting.
Yeah, it's been really hard actually.
This is my day's work.
This is it.
Okay, so for the camera, your boyfriend, but in reality, hair clips and third space.
Exactly.
Shout out those. We'll get
really
a sponsorship. Go follow Sophie on Instagram. All the links will be in the description. And please like and comment and share. This is the first episode. We'll have one a week. Sophie is at Edinburgh at Pleasance Courtyard. Have I got that right? 30th of July to the 25th of August.
Yes, not the 11th.
Not the 11th with her show, Poor Little Rich Girl. You can get tickets via her Instagram.
Yeah,
great.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
And we're off.